Moral Stories by Mark Kids, The Fox and the Grapes.
Once upon a time, in a sunlit vineyard, there lived a clever fox who roamed the fields in search of delicious treats. One day, he came across a cluster of plump, juicy grapes hanging from a vine high above. Fox, looking up with excitement, "Oh, what beautiful grapes! They look so ripe and sweet. I must have them." The fox leapt up, stretching as high as he could, but the grapes were still out of reach. Determined to get his prize, he tried again and again. "Fox, panting and frustrated, these grapes are just too high. I need to find a way to get them." The fox took a few steps back, thinking hard. He then gathered his strength and made one final, mighty leap. "Fox, leaping and missing, ugh. I still can't reach them." The fox landed on the ground with a thud, and he looked up at the grapes with a new expression. Fox, sighing and speaking to himself, "These grapes are probably sour anyway. They're not worth the effort." And with that, the fox turned his back and trotted away, pretending that he never wanted the grapes in the first place. Fox, walking away, muttering, "Why would I want those grapes? They're surely sour and unappetizing." And so, the fox learned a valuable lesson that day. It's easy to dismiss what we cannot have and to belittle what we cannot reach. Sometimes, it's better to accept our limitations rather than make excuses for our failures.
Moral Stories by Mark Kids, The Thirsty Crow. Once upon a time, on a scorching summer day, a crow was flying through the sky. The sun was blazing, and the heat was unbearable. Crow, thinking aloud,
"Oh, how thirsty I am! My throat is dry, and I need water to quench my thirst. But where can I find water in this dry land?"
Crow flies around, looking down at the ground. As the crow was flying, it suddenly spotted a pot on the ground below.
"There's a pot down there. I hope it has some water."
Crow lands beside the pot and peeks inside.
Oh no! There is only a little bit of water at the bottom of the pot. How will I ever reach it?
Crow looks around, thinking. The clever crow thought and thought until it came up with a bright idea.
Aha! I know what to do. I'll drop some pebbles into the pot. The water will rise, and then I can drink it.
Crow starts picking up pebbles one by one and drops them into the pot. The crow worked hard, dropping pebble after pebble into the pot. Slowly, the water began to rise.
Yes! The water is rising.
Finally, after dropping many pebbles, the water rose high enough for the crow to drink.
Aw! That was refreshing. My thirst is quenched, and I feel so much better.
And so, the clever crow was able to quench its thirst using its intelligence and hard work. This story teaches us that with a little thought and effort, we can solve even the most difficult problems. The moral of the story: where there is a will, there is a way. The end. Thank you for listening to The Story of the Thirsty Crow. Moral Stories by Mark Kids, The Thirsty Crow.